Chapter 5, Section 5, The Fundamental Theorem of Calculus. For all intensive purposes of this class, I'm now going to give you the fundamental theorem of calculus, which is one of the most important theorems in all of math. If you go on to take Math 128, you'll explore this farther and see all the wonderful properties it has. So let's look at it. If f prime of t is continuous for t between two numbers, a and b, then the integral from a to b of f prime of t dt, so a rate, will equal f of b minus f of a, which is going to be the original function before you had the derivative at b minus the original function at a. The definite integral of a derivative gives the total change of the original function. Let's look at how we apply this. Suppose water is being poured into a lake at a rate of f of t equals 3/2 t squared gallons per minute. What is the total amount of water in the lake after 30 minutes? Well, we want to integrate over all 30 minutes, so those are going to be our bounds. We're going from 0 to 30. We'll be integrating our rate, which is 3/2 t squared, and we know to integrate because it's asking for the total amount of water. So that's the original function, is the total amount of water, and we're integrating the rate. So you'll do that part on your calculator, and you'll get 13,500 gallons, because again, for our units, we'll do the units of f of t times the units of t, gallons per minute times minute gives us just gallons. This is different than the question, at what rate is the water flowing after 30 minutes? Because that question is still asking for a rate. So in that case, you would just plug in the number 30, and you would get 1,350 gallons per minute. Again, the key word in the first problem that tells you to integrate is the word total. When you see the word total, you should be thinking area under the curve or integrate the rate. Let's look at another example. Suppose the marginal cost of a product is given by c prime of q equals q squared minus 15q plus 300. What is the total cost of producing 75 units of this product? Well, again, the word total should tip you off that you want to integrate. If you integrate marginal cost, you get total cost. So we want to know 75 units of this product, so we'll integrate from 0 to 75 of our marginal cost. You'll do that part on your calculator, and you'll get $120,937.50. That's going to be your total cost. Now suppose that we had the same exact problem, except I add that the fixed cost of producing this item is $575.50. What do you do with the fixed cost piece of it? Well, to get the total cost when you have a fixed cost, you still want to integrate the marginal cost. So here, again, you would integrate from 0 to 75. You would integrate the q squared minus 15q plus 300 dq, and you would still get $120,937.50. Then, onto the number after you have integrated, you would add on the fixed cost to get the total cost. So to that number, you would add $575.50 to give you $121,513. So any time that you have an initial condition, whether it be fixed cost or an initial population or anything of that sort, you'll still integrate the rate and then add on the initial condition at the end. Now would be a good time to try the homework from Chapter 5, Section 5.